Sharon and Nick told us what they know about Alice Johnson. I mean, she might have Crystal.
Might.
Mariah.
I have your back, and I hear what you're saying, but we also have to listen to what Nick said. We don't know anything for sure.
It won't stop me from thinking that she might be running a sex trafficking ring that's holding my sister against her will. What kind of woman would do that?
Alice sounds like the type of woman who would adopt a kid and then decide that she had better things to do. Not that I am in any place to criticize. I pretended to be Cassie's ghost. I cannot believe that I disrespected my sister's memory that way. That I actually went along with Victor's plan to torment Sharon.
Hey, you didn't know at the time that she was your mom or that Cassie was your sister. Don't do that to yourself. What are you thinking?
Just imagining Cassie and me when we were little. The hell that each of us was going through while not knowing the other existed. Cassie dealing with a mom who basically ignored her, and me being raised in a cult by a guy with a messiah complex. But we survived. We made it out. And we both made our way back to Sharon. It just wasn't at the same time.
I'm sorry you never got to know your sister.
Yeah. Me too. I'm sorry. I got so emotional.
Oh, don't apologize.
I have so much to be grateful for. I have an amazing family, wonderful sister, great brother. But I can't help but think what it would have been like to have Cassie in my life. What was it like for you and Crystal?
We were close. Not because we were sisters, but because we had to be. We were both born in Chicago. Not the pretty part. Gangs, drugs. My dad was in it. Low level. But people were coming in and out of like all hours of the day and night. My mom got hooked. She would disappear for days at a time, sometimes weeks. So from the second that Crystal was born, I looked after her. I taught her how to walk, how to act, when to shut her mouth and hide. Like when my dad would come after my mom. Or me. Especially then. He was a mean drunk. And one day, these guys were coming in and looking at me different. They wanted something from me. And it got to the point where I couldn't count on my dad to protect me. I couldn't count on anyone. So that's why I had to leave. I told Crystal that when I got set up, I would get her out. I promised.
We are going to find your sister.
How?
We will find a way. Trust me.
Can't believe you know.
Hey, has there been any more word?
So he set up the app so that I could track her whereabouts too. She hasn't moved. She's still at the same house.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's neither, really. It's just information. So we're going to track Alice's whereabouts, and if she does anything suspicious, then we're going to bring it to the police. But we're not going to run in and do anything risky that could tip her off. Like Nick said, she could just be visiting a friend.
Do you mind if I see the phone? I'd love to know how the app works.
Oh, sure. So, when Scott posted to John, he said that the girls said that there was a woman who was nice to them and looked after the other girls. Does that sound like something Alice would do?
I've been asking myself that same question.
From the way you described her, Alice didn't sound like a cruel person. Just, careless. He's a little self-centered. Do you think she's capable of something like this?
It's been so many years since I've even thought about this woman. Who knows what could have happened between then and now and how desperate she may have become for money.
Do you have a photo of her? I'm kind of wondering what she looks like.
Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Here. I took this earlier at the underground when Nick was changing her tire. She didn't know I did it. Oh, Scott's here.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to wait. No, I just want to go to where she's parked and find out what's going on.
I just memorized the address, and now we know what she looks like.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah.